some traders, you might hear some background noises, but just don't let that distract you. The most important thing is that you get the knowledge or the information I am sharing with you, and that's the most important thing. So I was just looking at this trade and I missed it. I missed this trade. I was looking at it earlier and I didn't just want to jump in. I wanted to give me at least a 5 minutes correction. I just wanted to wait for that correction somewhere here, but it didn't give me that correction. I know it was going to come down. I was tempted, really tempted to jump into the trade, but yeah, I don't want to make emotional decisions, even though I knew it was coming down. I knew it was going to go down, but I just wanted to wait for a confirmation. It didn't give me that confirmation earlier enough, and I missed that trade. I actually saw the trade when it was here. Actually saw it when it was right here. Yeah, that was where I saw it when I woke up. But then I wanted a confirmation, and that's a confirmation that's more than these ones here. I wanted a confirmation that's more than these ones here, so I wanted something like this. Gives me this, and then I'll take the trade from here, coming down, and this is actually a big move. This is like a 1 2 3, 1 2 2. It should be more than a 1 2 2 if my stop is here, and if my stop is here, you know, it's gonna be a 1 2 5, 1 2 6, or thereabouts. Oh yeah. Like I said in my last video yesterday, okay, my introductory video, I said in trading, it's not that you deliberately do these things, but it happens and it's part of the business. So you lose some, you miss some, you win some, and that's all part of the game. This would have been a good profit for me if I had jumped in. Yeah, I know, but what if I had jumped in and this thing reversed to break the stop again? Because I sold this yesterday, it didn't go. I think it took me out, or I went out on break even. It did this, or some losses. I can't even remember. And again, I think I went out on break even. And then it came right here, did this 1 2 3. I didn't get this, I missed it, so it did this. So when it did this, did this, I sold it from here. It came down, did this, and I closed it at break even, because this is no longer coming down. At least it could start slowly and later do this, but I don't want to trade hope, so I just had to exit the trade. That was the last trade I went out from, and then I went to bed. And this morning, woke up, I saw it here, and it was right here when I opened my chart. And I thought of waiting for a flag to sell, but I didn't get that. It just kept on moving, and when it broke this low right here, I was tempted to jump in, but no, I thought of still waiting for that confirmation to come, and it didn't come, and that's okay. We missed that. So I think I'm going to wait for that confirmation, and if the odds are on my side, we might get something that would still go back to touch this top, and we might sell it from a higher price or higher point. But that's by the way for now. That's by the way. Let's move on to dollar pairs, Euro USD. So what I am looking on Euro USD is that I feel this is coming down to just break this low and then go back up. It might go back up as this, I mean, to complete this or to make this a flat, which is which is optional because of this move right here, this one. So this could be a long drawn out running flat, and this could be the low if it breaks this. And if that is the case, we might just start a bigger correction right after all of this, right after it breaks this low, we might just start something big, a bigger correction for continuation, and the correction might last or will last definitely for quite some time, maybe a week, maybe more than, yeah. And here is a reason or insights or things we are looking at on Euro USD. It's either Euro USD it's either this move down here is for this, and we're just going to come for this and go back up. That's an option. And if we're just coming down for this, remember that we have this correction, this pullback here. Yeah, we have it. And so if we're just coming down for this, instead of going straight on a straight line like this, we should have a correction. So that's why I am anticipating for that big correction right there. And if we are neglecting this move and we're just having this, then we also need a bigger correction to continue this. Remember, I am on the daily chart, so this will look big on the 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, much more bigger than what I am drawing here. So yeah, that is the outlook or the things we are expecting So it's either it's going for that or it's going for this. Whichever one it's going for, this up move is still expected. Sorry. Whichever one it's going for, this up move is still expected. Now here is the thing, if it's coming for this right here, if it's coming for this move right here, 2 3, we'll have this, we'll go back for this, have this, we'll come back for this, have this, and we'll go back for this right here, being this. And after that, of course, we might come back. So look at the weekly. After that, we might just come back, and once we come back, remember all these things are happening inside of this. So if we have this come down here, we'll still get this move to go back up, complete this, and it will still come down. So it's a whole long journey from now, and yeah, it's a whole journey from now, and it's going to take quite some time. It's going to take quite some time. And if we have that, which is this, and then we are going to be considering this. And if we have this right here, it might just come here, go back up, and we have this. Okay, depending on where this is coming from, we have 1 2 3. We can have this 1 2 3 here. We have this. No, we have 1 2 3. We have this. We can get a 1 or 2 and a 3, making this, and we can get this to come down here, making it this, and we can get this. So let me draw that again for you. Let me draw that for you again. Go back to the weekly. Go back to the monthly. So we have 1 2 3, right? We're getting this, and after this we might get 1 2 3, making this to be this long drawn out running flat, and then we still have this, so we still get this, making this and this, and then we still have this, so we get this. And once we get this 1 2 3, we can then come down, and this is not going to happen any moment. This will take years to happen. So but That being said, we shouldn't be concentrating on what will happen in 10 years from now. What we need is what will happen the next hour, the next day, the next few minutes. Those are the things we should concentrate on. So with that, I think this will just come break this low and go back up, either for this, come break this low, and then we can start a bigger correction. So that's it for Euro USD. GBP USD, I am also expecting this to be a completion of this, to be a completion of this, making it 1 2 3, coming to break this low again, going back up for this, and coming down. So the bigger picture is also similar move to what we have on the euro, which is we might just be coming down for this. And now here is the thing, we have this pullback, we have this stop. Okay, let me go down to the daily. Go down to the daily. So yeah, we have this pullback right here, we have this stop, and I am thinking, is this a standalone correction? And this also a standalone correction on its own? I'm just thinking, because this doesn't look like a 1 2 and a 3, because this is also sharp. Or is this a 1 2 3, a 1 2 3, making this running flat? Why we get this move? I think for now we should leave it as standalone corrections, and maybe this is a move that's coming down for this. And if that is so, you see this big correction right here, we're about to have it right here before we continue. So of course, you know that will be very big on the 1 hour, right? Yeah, you see that it's going to be big on 1 hour. So that's it right here. So but for immediate trades, we should look out for this move. Like I said, I am seeing this thing. If it goes up, makes a flag. Here is the thing right here. Let's go to the 15. If this move should go up and make a flag, like move away from here, makes a flag, I will buy it for this move. Yeah, I'll buy it for this, and then I'll wait for sell. I'll sell it to break this low. But that's not really what I am expecting. I'm expecting these to come down to break this low. Let it just come down to break this low. Let it just come down to break this low. That would be very perfect. Making this right here the internal correction, coming to break this low and making this a 1 or 2, and then we look for the 3. If we complete this, then we look for the sell, impulse down, correction, we sell. So it's not really going to be exactly the way I drew it. This thing could take a whole different shape and form, and the moves that I just showed you right now has nowhere it is written that it must happen that way, and that is why you need to know how the market behaves. So when the market changes, I may not be here to tell you what to look out for, but on my own, I am already aware the market is changing, and the way we trade in our community, and if it's changing, we are already analyzing it, and we're forecasting on the next possibility or the next possibilities. So that's the way we trade. NZD USD, yeah, I am actually on this one I am waiting for a correction, and I think we're about to get this move. I think this move is happening. This should be equivalent to this, right? Oh, come on. Yeah, should be equivalent to that. So I am expecting that move. So I'm expecting a correction here. So once you see a correction, you can go for that to come break this low. And here is a thing. Here is the thing you need to know. Just like the Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD is most likely coming for this move. So if it's coming for this move, see this big correction or something like this. We've not even gotten something as big as this, and not even anywhere as big as this one right here. So if we are coming for this move, then once it breaks this low, we are going to have a big correction for a continuation. And if we're coming for this move, this becomes a 1, a 2, and a 3. Remember, we still have this standing, so we're going to get this, and we're going to get this big flat right here, and after that, of course, we'll get this coming down for this. Okay, coming down for this, making it 1, 2, 3. We might also get another correction right here, since this is an impulse moving away from this correction, which let me let you see it. Yeah, it's an impulse. Here you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have this big correction, 1, 2, 3. So you have 1, 2, 3. You might have 4 right here. You might have 5. And after that, what happens? This thing looks very corrective. You go back up. This is a 1, 2, 3. So you go back up for 1, 2, 3. And this whole thing, we don't know where it's coming from, if it's coming from the top or coming from the bottom, but we'll figure it out. And this will take years to happen, so it's not something that will happen today. Alright, so we shouldn't be more concerned about what will happen in 10 years time. Like I say, be more concerned about what is happening now. in the next minute, the next hour, the next day. Those are the things you should be more concerned about, and not what will happen in 10 years time. So because every bit and pieces come together to form that big move you would see in 10-15 years time. This thing is moving quite fast, but I'm expecting that correction. So once it happens, it gives us a confirmation that this is going, because you can just jump in and see this, do this and break the low once again. So it's not worth that risk. Just wait it out. Wait, you'll get the trade. AUD USD quite moved out quite well too. For AUD USD, the whole move is still quite confusing, because this could be a standalone correction on its own. We have this, and this right here could be this, an expanding flat in the middle, expanded flat in the middle, where you still have to get this, where we still have to get this being this, and then come down. So I think I will leave it like this for now. I'll leave it like that, and let's just see what happens, or if this is completed, and this is complete. I don't know why my mouse is not joined. I mean, if this is completed, this is completed, being a 1, 2, 3, we've come, and then we've started that big correction. Okay, because it will come, and we can move over to the daily, and I can also show you that it will come, and it's coming. So if we are coming for this move right here, this one, you see that big correction in the middle? We haven't gotten it, so we might just get it before we can break this low. And if that be the case, this becomes a 1, 2, and a 3, and we'll still have to go back for this, and after that we'll come down. So again, this will happen not so fast, and what we should concentrate on is what will happen now, next hour, the next minute, the next day. Those are the things we should be concerned about. But why I do all these, some people call it top-down analysis, is so that you would have a vision of what the market will do in years to come from now. Okay, so when you're trading and making your decisions, you make them based on information, make them very rational and not based on emotions. All right. Again, trading is not easy. I know, and these moves might not happen exactly the way I said they will happen. So when they change, when the market changes, when price action changes, we also change our analysis, and that's why our trading method is the best. Our trading system rather is the best, or method is the best. Okay, so USD card. For USD card, I'm expecting this move to come down. I know USD card, let me go to the daily, is just in a position where it can form a big correction. Not that big, but it can form a big correction right here before it continues. So what I am thinking is this. Here's what I am thinking. I'm thinking USD CAD will complete this correction first. Okay, I'm thinking it will complete this first. And why I am not yet buying this, I'm thinking it will complete this correction first, go break this, and then form a bigger correction right here to go. That's what I am thinking. Okay, but now coming to why I am not buying these yet, let's go to the 15, is because I don't think this, whatever is happening here, is complete. So I would prefer it right now to come down a little bit, go back up, give me this, and then our entry will come here for this move, and you can see how far we can go. So keep your eyes on that one, and when you look at the big picture, you can see where we are. So we need that correction somewhere here, and there are options. If we get that correction somewhere here, we can go to break the stop, and that becomes this, making a 1, 2, and a 3, and we still have this, remember, 2, 3. So we come down 1, 2, 3, or maybe even a 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, maybe even something like that, and then we still have to go back up. Okay, so for this move, and then when you trace it back, you see USD CAD is in a one big correction. You have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and after we complete whatever is going on here and go back up, we still have to get 5, okay, to complete this whole thing right here, and then we'll still go, and then we'll have this right here. So this could just be 2, could be a standalone correction, and then we just have 1, 2, 3, or 4, and 5, and then we'll have this. We still have to come down, and then we don't know where this is coming from. It's coming from the top or from the bottom, or coming from the top like this. If it's coming from the top like this, it goes here. Of course, if it's coming from the bottom like this, goes here. We're going to complete this, and then we're going to have this right here. But this could probably be when we're all gone and our children are trading. So yeah, that's okay. What we should be more concerned about is what is happening today, right now, next hour, the next day, and we'll see how it goes. So keep your eyes on this one too. So USD JPY, of course, I know it will go up. I didn't buy it, my bad. Yeah, I saw it earlier today too, just because before I started recording, so I saw it, so I knew it would go up, but I wasn't interested in the buy. I am interested in selling it, so I didn't care about the buy. This was the buy I missed yesterday, and I couldn't just forgive myself. I was waiting patiently for this move to complete since last week. Was waiting Friday for this to complete, and I buy this. But for whatever reason, I missed it. so annoying, but that's part of the game. You win some, you lose some, you miss some. And then more insight about USD JPY. You see this move right here. Okay, let's take these things out. See this move right here. I don't think we've got any. So after this happens, after this happens and we get this, we might come for this move. Okay, and after that we might go to break that up. And if that is the case, then I wonder what USD CAD is doing. Could it be that this move is completed and we're going up? Could be. Could be that this is the whole correction, even though I don't think so. But then it could also be that we are making an expanded flat right here, and if we are making an expanded flat here, this becomes the core correction, because it has a very huge correction in the middle, which means we might get this. After this, we might get this to come down here, be this, and we might get this to come down here, come up here, sorry, be this here. I know you would ask why this is shooting up, and yeah, that's a running flat in the middle. But then if we're going for this move, we consider the low and the high. So if it doesn't come down to break this low before it starts going up, which means it's going to break this top. If it comes down to break this low, which means we'll measure an equivalent of this, and it might not necessarily break this top again before it comes down for this, making it 1, 2, 3, and after that we'll go back up because of this move right here, because of this, making this completed, and then we head over to the upward move because of this one coming from here. So yeah, all these things are not going to happen with a snap of a finger, of course, you know. So that's why we need to concentrate on what is happening now. What is the chart telling us right here, right now? Those are the things we should be talking about. Okay, so yeah, on the 15 minutes, watch out for this move, because if USD, if Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, AUD USD are going to go up, and USD CAD seems to be coming down, USD JPY might also come down. Yeah, and then USD CHF. So I was thinking this would come up a bit to at least break this stop. This stop right here, but it didn't. So we might just be heading down, or we might just come to break this stop again and then come down for this move. So making this a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, completing this. And can it be more complex than this? Can we have some more corrections than this? Yeah, we can have 1, 2, 3, we can have 4, we can have 5. We can just keep, you know, coming down to complete the complex correction. But however it happens, we always know what to look out for when the market changes, and that's the most important thing about trading with wave analysis. And so on the long run, USD CHF has its own pattern, and I am looking at this being a 1, a 2, where we're going to have a 3 completing this, and then we're going to have a 4 completing this, a 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to continue this move, right? So let's see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. See how it goes. So for now, we'll complete this. We'll come for this, I guess, making this running flat, and then we'll look for this move coming down. Nevertheless, let's be patient and we'll get them, as many as we can. So that's it for USD pairs, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now remember that trading comes with a lot of risk, so trade carefully, and whatever I am showing you here on this chart are just my bias, my analysis, my thoughts, my personal opinion. You can, of course, make further researches on your own and make the decisions based on the information you've gathered, and not just what I said. All right. So with that said, I will hop on to the next one, which are JPY pairs. See you there.